Hi everyone, welcome into this week's My Weekly CBS Fix. I hope you had a wonderful week. In this week's Parsha, Parshas Vayechi, Yaakov Avinu, Jacob, our forefather, wants to bless his grandchildren, and he says the famous blessing of Yisimcha Elikim Ki Ephraim and Menashe, that Hashem should make you just like Ephraim and Menashe. When we bless our children, we use the same blessing that they should be like Ephraim and Menashe, Joseph's two sons, the two brothers. And the question is, what is special about these two, Ephraim and Menashe, these two brothers, that we should bless our children? They should be like them, and we should bless them. They should be like Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, or any other great saint. And there's a number of answers to this. One, briefly, is that all the other brothers until now, there was some form of dissent or some form of dissension between the brothers, whether it was Isaac and Jacob, or whether it was Joseph with his own brothers. Ephraim and Menashe, they didn't have any qualms with each other. They got off perfectly. They had incredible unity. As a matter of fact, we see this when Jacob actually placed his right hand on the younger brother. Menashe, the older brother, didn't mind. We see there was incredible unity. But another answer to this question is another famous answer. I'd like to add, though, a little layer to this answer, is that their blessing was specifically unique for our lives in exile, because the sons of Jacob, they grew up in the land of Israel in a house of holiness. Everything was pure. It was pretty much sin-free, in an environment that was very much like a synagogue. Yet Ephraim and Menashe, they grew up in the land of Egypt, which was steeped with all types of idolatry and all types of wickedness. And for them to have shown the way that they did and become shining examples of what it means to be righteous in the den of wickedness is specifically how we want our children to be raised. Because unfortunately, without Mashiach being here, we're living in exile, and the surrounding nations influence us certainly to go away from Torah, to have thoughts that are non-Torah-like, or take us away from Hashem. And so therefore we especially give our sons blessings that they should be just like Ephraim and Menashe. It's the same way they were star examples of what it's like to live there. Our children, God willing, should be like that as well. But I just wanted to add an extra caveat. And that is, the question is, why were Ephraim and Menashe able to excel? What was it about them? Were they so perfect? Maybe they did have a degree of perfection, but where did it come from? And where it came from was their father, Joseph. Their father was the king. If their father is the king, then we have nothing to look at. There's nothing for us we are royalty. There's no reason for us to run after anything else. It's specifically because they realized that their father was the king, that is specifically what grounded them. We have nothing to look for. We know who our father is, and everybody knows who we are, and we're royalty, and we have no reason to go anywhere. Each and every single one of us can gain a level of perfection. How? If we realize who our father is. If we realize that our father is the king of the world, we have nothing to run after. We're not lacking anything. We don't need anything. We don't need to follow the pursuits of anything. We know who we are. And if we know that our Father is the King, what do I have to look for? It is that knowledge that our Father is the King, that Hashem is King, that is definitely what can keep us grounded. And if we keep that at the forefront of our mind, as the laws of Shulchan Aruch open up, Shivisi Hashem lenegdi tamid, I always place Hashem in front of me, always. That is definitely a key to be able to gain our own perfection. And God willing, the blessings that our fathers give us will certainly come true. Have a great Shabbos. Thank you for listening.